Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, well, it's all about crochet. Well, sometimes we talk about yarn or some fun new gadget or book or pattern. Something really cool happening in the yarning community. You just never know what we're going to talk about. Sometimes my life will squeeze in. It's just friends chatting. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me. Today is Wednesday, September 17th already. If you're new here, Wednesdays usually around here are Baggy Creek Day. Tonight's unboxing is going to be over at Lynette Charm Grammy, her house, 8 o'clock Eastern. If you don't know what Baggy Creek is, if you haven't been around long enough to know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Baggy Creek, Baggy Creek is our charity of choice around here. This is the camp here in Florida that caters to kids with really serious illnesses. It's a camp that was founded by Paul Newman, you know, the Hole in the Wall gang and all that stuff. It's part of that group. Anyway, I'm part of the Baggy Blanket Brigade, like the brigade leaders. There's Lynette Charm Grammy, Nancy, she's got yarn too. She's the one that got us all into this, her and her mom. Billy the Crafty Floridian, Jax from Creations by Jax, Juan the Yarn Addict was a part of it. He's taken a step back this year. Billy the Crafty Floridian, she's always a part. She's in and out all the time. She's kind of taken a lesser role this year. Trish from Mama Swift has designed so many amazing blankets for us. There's a lot of us who are part of the Baggy Blanket Brigade. We are collecting blankets that we send to camp, and the kids at camp get to end up taking the blanket home as a souvenir. It's a really amazing cause. It's a really amazing place. I have a million. Go back and check all of my Baggy Blanket videos. Nancy, Lynette, Jax, everybody has a lot of videos where you can find all the information you want to find out about Baggy Creek. But usually on Wednesdays, that's where my focus is, because on Wednesday nights, we're a little traveling band. We have house parties. Tonight we're over at Lynette's channel, and we'll do a live video. It usually goes for about 2 hours because we unbox blankets that you all have sent in, so we can all look at them, get inspired, just be amazed at the beautiful work that everybody's doing for these kids. So today, since it is Baggy Blanket Day for me anyway, I am going to spend today, my goal for September is I'm not starting any new projects, except I'm allowing myself one. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm doing all of the old whips. Well, not all of them, but I picked out some whips that I want to get done in the month of September without picking up a new project. So today I am concentrating on 2 baggy blankets. This one is my continuous granny square that I started this thing in June. I went to Walmart. You know, you have to pick up things when you're camping. I went into Walmart and they had on the end cap, they had a bunch of this. This is, the cat's got a hold of this. The Bernat Baby Sport. They just had this one color, which is this very pastel-y, very baby blanket, you know, blues and pinks and greens and yellows, very pastel-y, very Eastery. And I thought, well, I'll grab 2 of those and I'll whip out a baby blanket while we're camping. Guys, it's September, and this is all I was probably not even this far. I've been working on this on and off. So today I've decided it's going to be these 2 blankets, the only blankets I'm going to be working on for the rest of the day. So this one is the continuous granny square. And the other one that I'm working on is my luck of the draw. I didn't do it last week. I promised myself if I was going to pick up another luck of the draw, I was going to keep on top of it. Well, you know all what happened with Tom last week, and I did not get last week's color in. So I'm doing that today so that I'm caught up for tomorrow. But my luck of the draw is this. I'm doing the pattern that Jaxie designed called Pique My Interest. And it's this really pretty, I think it's going to end up going this way. It's a really pretty stitch. I love the colors I picked out. It's all a bunch of big twist. My main color is the variegated, and then I'm adding in the solid colors as we go. It's going to be a fun little blanket for the kids. Blankets, you guys, if you have not done a blanket and you're interested, the blankets need to be done in either acrylic or cotton, something that's washable and dryable. You know, we're talking about kids. They need to be 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long, and you can knit, crochet, weave, fiber, yarn. They don't necessarily want like quilts, or somebody had posted, can they buy a fleece blanket and then crochet the edge on? No, they don't want those. They have to be completely hand knit, crochet. You can loom it, you know, you can knitting machine, if you could do a blanket on a knitting machine, but they want them to be out of yarn, no fleece at all. That's their ask, not ours. We're just following their guidelines, right? So anyway, I'm working on my luck of the draw. Now, luck of the draw is, if you don't know, is we're doing a luck of the draw Baggy edition with Jax and Trisha. Jax Creations by Jax and Trish Mama Swift. It's an offshoot. Back during the pandemic, Nan from Nan's Next Knots, who we haven't seen in a long time, we miss you, Nan, if you're watching, she started this luck of the draw, and she did it at 20 weeks. And, you know, you pick out 5 color, with the other one it was 10, but for the Baggy Creek edition, you're picking out 5 colors and then a contrasting color. And then once a week, Trish will come on and she'll pick a number. So you don't know what color is coming next. You don't get to choose. You don't get any control over this. You just, whatever color she picks is what comes in next. Now, she does have the one caveat where if she picks number 3, the next week, number 3 isn't in the cup. So there's never 2 colors the same in a row. You may have them like 2 weeks apart, but they're never back to back. So we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to fill in row 6, and then tomorrow Jax and Trish will pull week 7. We're only doing 10 weeks because it should be more than enough. But listen, hey, if you want to join in and not do a baggy blanket, you can make whatever you want. You can make a blanket for yourself. You can make it bigger, smaller. You can do, I've seen people do tote bags. I've seen people do amigurumi snakes. I've do rugs, curtains. Your imagination is your limitation when it comes to this project. It's just a fun way to pick a bunch of colors and then somebody else tells you which way to put them in. It's a fun, relaxing way to just be. They have a messenger thread on Facebook Messenger. There's a Facebook page. It's just a fun, another avenue to join a community and connect with fellow creators. It's fun. And the kids end up getting a really cool blanket out of it in the meantime. So Trish has designed several blankets for Luck of the Draw, for Baggy Creek. Jax has created a couple different ones. So it's just a really fun creative outlet. And the kids at Baggy Creek, they're the ones who get the benefit out of all of this. So that's my plan for today. I'm going to keep working on this until I get this done. Those won't take me long. Probably it takes me usually to do, I do 3 rows of the variegated, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows in the solid. And that usually takes me about an hour, hour and a half, depending on my motivation. And today I'm motivated. I want to get this done because then I want to go back to my continuous granny square. I probably will be working on that granny square during the live tonight, because I want to be able to check it off. I'm waiting patiently, not so patiently. I was just looking at the tracking. I think they've returned my yarn. It went from Ohio to Orlando to Jacksonville, back to Orlando. Said it was out for delivery in Orlando. I don't live anywhere near Orlando, so it couldn't have been out for delivery. Then back to Orlando, and then now it's starting to say it's just at a facility. I don't know where my package of yarn is, and I'm not happy. Do better, UPS. Do better. You're down our road all the time. Do better. And it was kind of, you know, this wasn't an inexpensive yarn. It was like $45 worth of yarn that's just bouncing around out there. And I specifically bought the colors that I did. They were on sale, but I wanted that inky blue color that's like almost black, inky blue, in a bulky yarn. I've got it in fingering weight, but I want it in bulky because I want to make a cowl for Christmas presents. I'm already thinking ahead for Christmas presents, and I'm not happy. Anyway, rant over, dumb UPS. So I'm going to get back to doing my my luck of the draw. Gonna probably take another nap today. You know, sitting in the hospital for 5 days is really stressful. And I'm still catching up on my sleep. Yesterday we had landscapers here, so nap did not happen as much as I wanted it to. They were busy all day putting some decorative rock around the house because it looks nicer. The weeds were growing up alongside the house and I hated it, and we needed to do something about it, so we hired some landscapers. Normally I would have done something like that, 10-15 years ago. I'm getting too old for that crap. So we hired somebody to come do that for us, and they were here all day yesterday, so nap didn't get done, but I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I'll pop a picture in here of my little garden area off my back deck. And it's like a little tropical oasis. I have little turtle statues and little solar lights that are mushrooms, and some palms and some ferns, and just some, really cool things that just makes me happy when I look out there. So anyway, yeah, like I said, you just never know what we're going to talk about. I'm going to let you get back to your day, guys. Don't forget to join us tonight over at Lynette's house for a Baggy blanket unboxing. Last week, Nancy had a few boxes and some bags, so hopefully she'll have a few more this week, and we could just ooh and ah over the really amazing creations that you all send in, and get some inspiration. It'll be a fun night. So come check us out, Lynette's channel, 8 o'clock Eastern. You have to figure it out your time wherever you are at. So enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Take a few minutes. Maybe unplug. Turn off the TV. Just maybe read a book. Listen to some music. Sit with some crochet. Decompress a little bit. It's going to be okay. Take a deep breath. It's crazy, but we've got it. We've got this. So be kind to yourself. But above all, be kind to everyone out there, because you just never know what they're going through. And I will talk to you later on tonight for the Baggy unboxing. Have a good night, everybody.